The whole goal of SunFeeds is to be a contributor towards the global goal, number 2, which is zero hunger, and that is to eliminate hunger by the year 2030. And we hope to do that by creating 2 different types of product. One that is aimed for elderly who are cared for within the healthcare system, and one that is aimed for children who suffer from SAM, the most severe stage of malnutrition.
So SunFeeds is mainly a nutritional or different nutritional replacement foods that are based on sunflower kernels. But SunFeeds was founded during our final year in high school, so around 5 years ago, when we were faced with a hunger problem and we were very interested and shared that common interest and understood that there are things to be done to actually solve the hunger problem, that we have enough resources to do so. We just need to allocate those resources in a good and sustainable way. And so we found these UN nutritional pastes that are based on some peanuts that we wanted to see if we could make a different version of that was based on a raw material that didn't provoke allergic reactions. And so we found a sunflower kernel and started to write our final paper in high school to investigate if it was possible to actually create this kind of product. So our vision is directly connected to our approach and not only the product. So we really want our products that we produce to actually contribute to long-term benefits surrounding the economical and social sustainability aspects of the sustainability spectrum. So when we talk about the RUTF product that is supposed to aim, the aim is for smaller children who are affected by severe acute malnutrition. We hope to enable the economical and social benefits to go to that region who are affected by this problem. So we want to source the ingredients locally and we want to source the labor force locally as well.
So in order to reach our vision, we have actually developed 2 different types of product. One of them you can see here in front of you, which is a mock-up of the paste that is aimed for elderly who are cared for within the healthcare system. And here we have actually started a collaboration with the Tetra Pak, who is helping us to see how we can produce it in a large scale, in an industrial scale. So the journey to this has been quite long. We started in a lab scale, we started in my parents' kitchen many years ago now, and then took it to lab scale, and now we're at industrial scale, in a pilot scale of course, but with industrial machines. And for the other product, which is aimed for undernourished children suffering from SAM, we are hoping to find a producer soon.
So we started with this idea in 2016, and then we tried to turn it into a business idea in 2017, 2018. And in the beginning, we really focused on trying to formulate our concept. What is our goal? Why do we want to do this? So we actually took a lot of time, almost like 9 months, to only focusing on our values. What is it we want to bring with this product? And then we got into this product developing phase where we tried to develop a recipe that would work with sunflower kernels. And that's really where we have been stuck for almost 2.5 years, trying to find like the optimized version of the recipe based on sunflower kernels. And it's been quite difficult since we're trying to develop towards a specification set by the UN. And we are not 2 people who have the knowledge of food chemistry. So that was also a barrier, but then we got the opportunity to be a part of these innovation systems here in Skåne and to get help from LTH and different institutes in this system that we could get that knowledge from. So we were able to find a recipe that we thought was going to work fine, that would be the best version that we could work up with the ingredients that we were using. And then we got the opportunity finally to get to produce it in an industrial scale and to actually test the recipe and the method that really changes a lot depending on if you produce it in small scale or industrial scale. And that opportunity we got this autumn together with Tetra Pak. So we want to create a food product, a nutritional replacement food that doesn't only work in the acute way, but can help to contribute to long-term benefits for the people who are actually in need of the product. So we are focusing on the hunger problem, and in order to solve the hunger problem, to contribute to zero hunger, goal number 2, we need to think in a more long-term way. We need to think about tomorrow and not just only right now. So the concept of SunFeeds is not only the nutritional food, it's also the packaging and how the food is supposed to be used within the hunger problem system. So we want the product to be easy to use, be easy to distribute within these different organizations and systems that actually focus on solving the hunger problem. And we also want the ingredients to be sourced locally, and we want the labor force to be sourced locally as well, so we can generate social and economical benefits for the regions and the communities that are affected by hunger. One beautiful thing about this is that we too aren't food tech specialists, and you don't have to in order to actually be an innovator within the food tech system. But you need to be open to get help, because you need that knowledge. You need the chemistry knowledge. You need the industrial technical knowledge. So that has really been like the challenge for us, to try to find these people. But with the Foodtech Innovation System and Innovation Skåne and Lunds University and Venture Lab and all these different institutes that are connected, we have been able to find that help.
When we first came to them, we were a little bit, we were searching for a way to produce an industrial scale. We were still stuck in lab scale. And together with them, we searched for different options in order to produce in the future. And we got some great help with the recipe development from LTH in collaboration with Foodtech Innovation Network. And also parallel to that, we went to a different conference and found Tetra Pak, which we then started a conversation with. And in this journey, Foodtech Innovation Network has been a huge help with both Margareta, who has been a key partner for us, and also all the other experts they have bring in to help us along the way. We have help from Kluk and also from LTH mainly.
It does help a lot to be able to talk with like-minded entrepreneurs, and especially within the same branch as your own, so you don't have to invent the wheel year after year or time after time. So you can talk to each other and get to exchange knowledges and experiences with one another. So it's been super, absolutely. That has been a great part of our step from moving from lab scale to industrial scale. We got a lot of help with the recipe formulation that we needed to be able to actually go to industrial scale, because we didn't want to go there with a half-good recipe, because then it was just a waste of money and time. So a lot of that development we did together with Foodtech Innovation Network. And then when we were at Tetra Pak on site, we also had Margareta with us, who helped us a lot with her experiences and asked good questions that we didn't think directly of. So they have absolutely been a great part of that step, to go from our own kitchen to actually be able to be at Tetra Pak and to get this product.